1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Are we ready?
As we'll ever be.
All right, it's Friday. It's Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by Firehouse Doors. Got a lot going on today. We're going to talk to Rhonda from The Torch, get an update from the great Bonnie Runyon.
Right.
And we'll find out if anybody answered last night's Thursday Night Trivia, TNT, correctly.
Oh, correctly. Plenty of people answered.
Yeah, a lot of great answers. And judging by this, there's a lot of things that I need to do.
Better get on it. I hope you're taking notes.
This weekend's going to be packed.
You know, our trivia, I have to say, our trivia attracts quite a lot of attention.
It does. A lot of conversation.
On Facebook, a lot of people. A little back and forth, you might say.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
I think we're starting a community dialogue here.
Are we?
Yeah.
It's like a community service.
Yeah, it really is.
Trivia question.
It's we are adding to the great civitas of our community.
Civitas?
Yes, we are.
You can't say civitas on a podcast.
I spoke Latin.
What is civitas? I'm gonna look that up. And Tim Robinson's going to have an update.
Don't they make uniforms?
I've seen their trucks. They have carpets for businesses and uniforms.
Right.
They have welcome mats at Civitas.
Oh, yes.
It sounds like a spacecraft. All right. Tim Robinson also a roundup of what happened last night in high school football action.
Yes, 4 different games
yesterday.
on tap, and we'll hear from Tim.
All right, we'll get to that soon. First, though, a look at local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. Motorists in Howell Township will have some construction to deal with next week. The Livingston County Road Commission says starting Monday, August 29th, Barron Road between Byron and Oak Grove roads will be closed to through traffic so limestone can be applied to the road surface. That closure is expected to last through Wednesday, August 31st, with only local traffic having access.
It's leaves you breathless.
I didn't know you were having some respiratory therapy over there? I wasn't sure.
I was taking deep breaths. Getting ready for traffic.
The closure expected to last through Wednesday, the 31st. Only local traffic will have access during that time. All other motorists are advised to seek an alternate route. A local resident's been reappointed by Governor Gretchen Whitmer to a state panel. James Pearson of Highland was named to serve another term on the Michigan Public School Employees Retirement Board of Directors. The retired public school teacher from the Huron Valley District holds a Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Education from Western Michigan University and a Master of Arts in Elementary Education from U of M. Pearson's reappointed to represent retired teachers for a term that will expire in March of 2026. The Michigan Public School Employees Retirement System Board is responsible for general oversight of retirement, survivor, and disability benefits to employees in public school districts. The appointment is subject to the advice and consent of the state Senate. And Cleary University has named a head coach to their newly formed men's basketball team. Cleary's athletic director Heather Bateman announced Carl Thomas will be their first head coach of the recently announced Cougar men's team. Thomas spent the past 6 seasons on NCAA Division I Duquesne University's coaching staff as the assistant to head coach Keith Dambrot. As a player, Thomas was a prep standout at Lansing. What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
Just leave the breath in.
All right.
It's fine.
Whoops.
Okay. Thomas was a prep standout at Lansing Everett High School. Played for Eastern Michigan, where he helped the Eagles to the MAC championships in '88 and '91. Then he went on to the NBA, playing for the Sacramento Kings, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Golden State Warriors, and the Orlando Magic. Cleary announced the addition of men's and women's basketball teams to the athletic department in July. Both programs will begin competition in the 2023-24 season. And that's what's going on.
Is that all he's done?
Yeah, I know.
Few pro teams,
but,
that's it?
I mean, think about
it.
For Cleary University, I mean, to go ahead and get a former NBA player who's been to the MAC championship a couple times and
played Little League.
So I don't want to brag, but I played Parks and Rec basketball.
I tried out for the 7th grade team in junior high, and Well, I didn't make it. But,
so, well, there you go.
So they found somebody a little more qualified.
I think so. But yeah, they're obviously all in on basketball.
That's
there.
pretty cool
Yeah,
stuff.
pretty good deal. And of course, all in yesterday, the beginning of the high school football season.
And Tim Robinson with an update.
All four Livingston County football teams won their season openers on Thursday, including Howell, which blanked Livonia Stevenson on the road 18-0. The Highlanders dominated the first half, but led only 3-0 when Logan Porter ran back an interception 70 yards for what proved to be the deciding touchdown early in the second half.
Well, it was a play we've seen them run a lot on film, and we were going over it in practice. And Coach Lewis kept telling me, you're going to be able to get a pick six on this play. And I saw it happening, and I just went for it, and thankfully it worked out in my...
Okay, we lost Tim.
Oh, no, your phone closed.
I have to start with the press again. We'll have that report for Tim some other time. You know what? We'll post it online.
Just play it.
You want to play it again?
Yeah, you can't
Four
stop.
Livingston County football teams won their season openers on Thursday, including Howell, which blanked Livonia Stevenson on the road 18-0. The Highlanders dominated the first half, but led only 3-0 when Logan Porter ran back an interception 70 yards for what proved to be the deciding touchdown early in the second half.
Well, it was a play we've seen them run a lot on film, and we were going over it in practice. And Coach Lewis kept telling me, you're going to be able to get a pick six on this play. And I saw it happening, and I just went for it, and thankfully it worked out in my favor.
Nolan Cuellar kicked a 28-yard field goal, and quarterback Drew Taylor ran for a touchdown for the Highlanders. Howell's Bobby Kanka, whose eligibility status was in question until game time, was cleared to play and saw extensive action on both sides of the ball.
The kid's been through a lot, so just to see his joy playing a game that he loves to play, with kids that he goes to school with, it's awesome.
That was Coach Brian Lewis, who had plenty to consider on and off the field Thursday night. His wife is due to give birth. She was expected to give birth on Thursday, but was in attendance at the game instead. Elsewhere Thursday, Carson Schrader ran for 2 scores, and backup quarterback Grant Heatherton threw for a touchdown pass and ran for another as Brighton defeated Dearborn Fortune 35-14 at Michigan Stadium. Brighton quarterback Colin McKernan left the game in the first half due to a leg injury and did not return. Pinckney's Brady Raymond ran for 3 touchdowns and threw for another as the Pirates won their season opener, beating Skyline 28-13. Raymond led the Pirates with 117 yards rushing. Raymond and Dylan Carruthers, who had 7 pass receptions, made Jason Carpenter a winner in his debut as Pinckney's coach. Heartland also was a winner in its opener. The Eagles rolled past Westland John Glenn 28-6. Joey Mattord had 2 touchdowns rushing for the Eagles. They lost a shutout when Glenn scored with just 6 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Fowlerville is at Corunna tonight. The game was moved to Friday due to ongoing construction at Corunna's home field.
All right, that's Tim Robinson with a wrap-up of high school sports.
Can you imagine the halftime show if that woman went into labor?
That's right. That's some devotion.
It really is. All right. So thanks to Tim. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers bringing you our local news and a look at sports too. Brighton's preeminent jewelry store with a commitment to customer service, community involvement, honesty, professionalism, and exquisite merchandise. Stop by and see Mark, Barb, and the whole gang today. They pride themselves on offering something special for everyone and recognize that customer satisfaction is the sole purpose of their business. Whatever you need, something unique and custom design, or if you're looking for something from Simon G. and Zagani, they've been restocked. Stop by and see them today. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Brighton, your first and last stop for that perfect one-of-a-kind keepsake. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, online at cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com. All right, what else we got going on today?
I don't know.
I obviously can't operate the tech thing.
Well, when we use this advanced technology
Yes.
of your phone,
Yeah.
and what phone is that? What's
It's
that?
an iPhone 6 maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe an 8.
You gotta get with it, man.
I really got to
We're
get hip with the
double
kids.
time. I got the 13, man. Come
I
on.
got to keep up with you.
Get with it.
Rockefeller.
Stop paying for
I got a jitterbug.
But yes, that's the thing. You could tune into a podcast that's got smooth technology,
But how real is that?
but then the content is lame-o. We'd rather invest.
really
We'd rather
compelling.
invest in the content
Sure. Let's take a look at last night.
than the technology.
Because technology can fail.
Sure, we could pay for some luxurious studio.
Sure we could.
Sure, We
don't
could
want to.
We could do that,
Why waste money?
but we'd rather bring you content that's actually listenable.
Okay.
You know, as opposed to people that, drone on and on,
Like you're doing right now.
talk about
Let's get to
what
last
the hell
night's
they're doing with
trivia.
their fast food app.
Okay.
Anyway, go on.
Thursday night trivia,
Yes.
TNT last night. When asked, what have you been putting off for a long time? Top answer was, well, cleaning the garage or the basement. That's why we haven't cleaned here.
No.
All right?
Well, because
We
it's
put it off.
authentic.
That was the
We
top.
we keep it authentic here.
That's
If we
right.
cleaned it, it wouldn't be authentic.
No, we need original dust. We want to know what came in second. A lot of things we've been putting off, apparently.
Right. Cutting your toenails?
I don't think I ever put that off.
Yeah.
It's every now and then you go, yep, those need to be cut.
But is it your spouse that's the one that goes, hey,
Yeah, no.
hey, wolf boy,
Not for me anyway.
cut those things, will you? Ninja toes?
Somebody said cleaning the garage, which was one of the number one answers. We were looking for number two.
Right.
Let's see, what else? Divorce? Well, putting that off till the time is right. Let's see, losing weight was a popular guess.
Right.
Cleaning your room.
Good luck with that. Colonoscopy. I mean, let's face it. It's not something.
It's not somebody to say, hey, I can't wait.
Oh boy,
You know,
they're gonna go roto-rootering in my colon. Come
well,
on, everybody.
You could always avoid that by pooping in a box and putting it in the mail. Which let's look before technology. Before
Right, I mean-
this has come about. That would be a prank. You're gonna poop in a box and send it to somebody.
The first time you're talking about the Cologuard
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
The
where
first
the
time
box
my
walks
doctor
around
gave me
and
that, I
says,
was like, wait, what's happening here?
Yeah,
And I'm
I'm gonna
like,
poop in a
they're
box.
really, the mail person's going to take this. Now, if you're a mail person, if you work for the mail service,
Yeah.
you have to know what that package looks like. And even though it's sealed and it's, contained
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
the rest.
It's got.
You still gotta be like,
do they give you an air freshener to put in there?
Really? Do I have to do this?
You gotta take it because it's in the postage has been
Right.
paid.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
You
it's
know?
like,
Here's your
really,
poop in a box.
it really is. I pooped in this thing. Now deliver it.
And now you think about when they throw it in those bins when it gets to the post office. So that poop's like going all over.
Now, okay, let's follow this
12.
through. Let's follow this through now. All right.
Okay.
So it gets to the post office, then they got to sort it, and then they put it on a truck somewhere.
And it goes,
there's some guy. It's the middle of July. He's driving through Iowa. It's 88,000 degrees.
Can't wait to get to Nebraska and
And he's
drop
like,
off the poop in the box.
what is it?
No, maybe he's just the Cologuard guy.
Well, and then you get to the Cologuard company.
I
Where
wonder
they
if
all
they-
get delivered, where trucks and trucks of poop are coming in from around the country. Like, stop these trucks!
Well, you got to wonder
stop
too.
it!
Do they flush that, or does it go back to Iowa and help the cornfield? So perhaps it's a cyclical thing.
So when you dig into that ear of corn today,
think Cologuard and the guy that pooped in the
I
box.
don't know why we picked Iowa.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Well, I lived in Iowa, and it does kind of smell like that. when
well,
they're
there's
getting the fields ready.
So, okay.
Jeff said taking a vacation, upgrading your computer, or updating your computer, either or.
Yeah.
Well, Making
computers
out a
have these
will.
automatic updates,
Yeah.
which always happen at the worst time.
I know.
You're trying to get, I'm going to update. Don't
Yeah.
do anything in your computer for the next 4 hours.
Yes.
Thanks.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Painting the walls and trim,
Right.
putting that off.
You said making out a will.
Yeah.
I mean, no one wants to think about that.
No.
It's funny.
Get a will in a box.
Yeah.
What do I
But
want them
make
to get?
sure you don't poop in that box. Okay? Don't do that. You don't open your will and be like, hey, wait a minute, what's he trying to say?
Joke's on you. You're the executor of my will. Here, I
Meanwhile,
put it in
at the
box.
Cologuard headquarters, they're like, oh, apparently I've been left all my money. Okay, that's good for this, finally.
Cleaning the gutters.
Yeah,
Going through your closet.
right.
I have a bunch of old shirts and jackets that I got to get rid of. What should I do with those?
Yeah.
Do I give them to Goodwill, or will somebody put them in a box?
Pulp them.
Pulp them?
Pulp them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have them or they just turn them into rags.
That's a lot of rags I got.
No one wants to wear those. You're talking about you're talking about some nice shirts, but they got some weird thing and outdated, useless
Yes.
logos.
All right, so you want to know the real answer?
Yeah.
The winning answer was organizing your photos.
Right. I know
It came in number 2.
Jeanette had that correct.
Yeah. Jeanette, I think, was the first one. A couple
okay.
other,
Couple
somebody
others
else said
did, right.
organizing photos or going
Right.
through your photos. Ours are, maybe in shoe boxes. Some made it into albums, but
Right.
then when you're talking about organizing photos, you do it by year.
Yeah, my wife was into creative memory, still
Sure.
is.
Hey, you go on. I'm going to organize my photos. 'cause
Right,
They're all right here.
He's like, delete,
Let's see.
delete.
Yeah, I don't need that one anymore.
Yeah, so my wife does the creative memories thing, and so she's always kind of. But
Scrapbooking?
we're behind, I think.
A couple decades.
A couple decades,
Yeah.
yeah. She was totally into it when the kids were little, and then it's, so now we've got
Kinda
some boxes
tapers.
of time. It's like, all right,
photos.
whatever.
All right, so that was our answer.
Yeah.
I want to thank Firehouse Stores. They're our OG sponsor.
They are,
They've
indeed.
been serving Livingston County residents for the past 24 years.
You know,
Going
that's
on
that's
25.
almost a quarter century.
It sure is. We've
Almost.
done
I
that.
mean, I don't know when their 25th anniversary is. We need to find out and have a party.
We do. We'll have balloons and signs
Right.
and pictures.
And we'll update our copy.
Yeah, we will. Family-owned business, striving to treat each customer like family. Matter of fact, even if you're out of state family, they'll treat you like family.
That's true.
They've been in Colorado, helping out a family with a 4-door garage, and they did a heck of a job.
Well, and it's beautiful, like scenic. They're like.
Are you sure they're just not on vacation?
window
and they decided
garages,
to do
yeah.
a garage for somebody.
Well, I think they combined it up. You're out there. What the heck? But I mean, like I said before, do you want a garage door company that has a national reputation? Of course you do.
Sure.
And Firehouse Doors is the one.
And they're local too.
That's right.
For the past 21 years, Firehouse Doors has been Livingston County's only authorized distributor of CHI overhead doors.
Call Firehouse Doors today, 810-599-7480.
Is it time for Bonnie already?
I don't know. I just work.
Are you sure that's what you call it? Bonnie Runyon, of course.
Well, if I'm not working here, nothing's getting done.
That's for sure. All right, I got to go with the right Bonnie on my phone. I have
What
two
other
Bonnie-
Bonnie are you
I
calling?
have another friend that's named
Oh,
Bonnie.
you've got another Bonnie on the side, do you? Oh,
Yeah, a side Bonnie.
It's
Yeah. Don't we all?
Well,
Good morning.
Well, good morning, Bonnie. How are you?
I am fine, except that I forgot that it's Friday.
Oh, do you want us to call you
Oh.
back next Friday?
You don't get off that easy. You know
Oh.
better than that.
Hey, we're talking about organizing photos and pooping in a box. Which would you like to cover?
Organizing photos.
Okay,
yeah, we
I thought
figured.
you'd go that route.
the pooping in the box was referring to the Cologuard. I don't know if you're familiar with that service. Instead of getting a colonoscopy,
Yeah,
you
I'm going to do that.
poop in a box and you mail it to Cologuard. So we just found that to be odd, but
Yeah.
it's.
Gee, I learn something new every day.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. So meanwhile, organizing photos.
Organizing photos. That was the answer to last night's trivia about things that we're behind on. We need to get done that we put off. And you have a pretty big family and friends, so I'd imagine the photo box is pretty big.
Okay. I preach every child needs a photo album.
Okay.
For the
Hallelujah. Oh.
Okay, guys. I sold Creative Memories.
Oh, so did my wife.
Okay, so I preached. Forget a 4-page spread on Johnny's 3rd birthday.
Yeah.
Right.
2 pages. And if you do 2 pages every year, and then you've got a page on Halloween and a page for Christmas, they're going to have one album on display at their graduation open house.
There you go.
Look at you looking ahead,
Yeah.
planning ahead like that.
Because nobody wants to go through
No.
6 albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a waste of time and a waste of money. And even though I sold the project, I preached that.
Right.
Huh. You could have been a TV preacher.
No, nobody would want me to
So
be preached.
so it'd be like two pages for every big event, is what you're saying.
No,
Oh. Okay.
Listen.
2 pages for every year.
every year.
Okay, got
right,
it.
Right.
All right. So what if they're not as cute by their
So
teen years?
by the time they're 18, you got 36 pages.
That is absolutely correct.
But what about the Christmas and Halloween pages?
But your album will hold 44 pages.
Oh, I didn't know there was a limit. Yeah.
So that you could have a 2-page spread on Thanksgiving, Halloween. Yeah,
Okay.
just get those in a box. Yeah.
All right.
All right, there you have it. That's how you handle creative memories
So
and photos.
you are very organized with your photos.
Now you know what? That I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most
Or we have a
memorable?
custom camera. Y'all don't have a spare camera that I can steal, do you?
No, and you know, when you think about it, most people don't even have cameras anymore.
It's just their phone.
They just use their phones.
But I don't like pictures on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how to take them off. They'll show me, I guess, when I go into. I mean, I called CBS because that's the only place I go, thinking I must have left my camera there.
Yeah.
Not back there today. I called and they said no, but I'll be back there today and say, "Will you please look?
Oh.
Will you please?"
So you've lost your camera.
I've lost my camera.
Yeah. My mom has one of those little cameras that she takes pictures with at Christmas every time, and then
Oh yes.
you know you have to wait for it to line up and get the red out and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but no. So, anyways, yes, I'm hitting the road today, and that is my first stop at CVS. And
Oh.
see if I
Where?
can-
Where else you going?
Yeah, when you say hit the road, I think of like going on a trip.
That's what I
We're
thought.
gonna hit the road. We're Thelma and Louise, whatever. You know, family vacation. We're gonna hit the road.
I don't put many miles on my vehicle.
Just to the CVS and back.
Well, no, it'll be Kroger's and Myers and Walmart.
Oh,
I make
wow.
my trip to town worthwhile.
I
Oh
see.
wow, you're really making all the rounds.
Oh yeah.
You ever?
Can we send you a list of things
Yeah.
and pick them up for us?
I was gonna say.
You know, as long as you're heading there.
Since you hit all the three biggies
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
I'm wondering, you know, if say you bought something at Kroger, then you get to Walmart and it's cheaper, and you're like, crap, should have bought that, should have waited.
Or do you start at Walmart and then go to like Meijer?
I will start at Walmart.
Okay.
All right, so you start with the maybe more economical, go to
Right.
the medium, and then you go top shelf.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Meijer's top shelf. Because we're so rich over
No, I
here.
think
I'm a
Well,
Meijer.
Meijer was the middle. Kroger's the top.
Oh,
shelf.
Kroger's top
Yeah.
shelf.
Oh,
Well.
you stop at Kroger.
Oh, hello there.
Well,
You put your monocle in?
The Kroger's it's because they got 4 times fuel points.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
wow.
You got
yeah,
fuel
yeah,
points
you
there.
want to have
Yeah.
fuel points.
For all
That's the
that
only-
trip to CVS, you need a lot of gas.
Well, I mean, come on. I just saved, I believe, 50 cents when I filled up yesterday.
All right, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Well, now I use my Kroger card too, and then fill up at the Kroger gas station. And just the other day, I got 20 cents off per gallon. I felt like I won the lottery.
Yeah.
I was like, because it's something usually gives you a 3-cent discount. That's the normal.
Right.
And then everything goes, you're eligible for a 20-cent per gallon discount. I'm like, me?
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
I got all flush. Like people surrounded me. He got 20 cents off per
Were
gallon.
they clapping?
Oh my God!
Go,
yes!
John. Go, John.
I'm pumping. Yeah! Yes!
So now let me ask you how savvy you are. Do you buy gift cards there?
Ooh, how about that? Buy
You know,
your
I
gift
don't.
cards.
Not at Kroger. I usually do the gift cards at
Okay.
like Meijer.
Now listen to me, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
What
Write this down.
does it make if I write a check at Lowe's or Home Depot for $200, 198, 150, or
Okay.
I go to Kroger's when it's 4 times fuel points, and I buy a $200 card for Lowe's, Home Depot.
Right.
Right.
It's cash, and I've earned fuel points.
Oh.
That, you
Look at
did.
you.
Wow, tripling the savings here.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're almost like Saudi Arabia.
I really preach it. You know, I buy gift cards when it's 4 times because why would I go to Bob Evans and pay cash when I buy a $25 gift card? You carry that.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, look at you.
I see.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty smart shopping.
All right.
Well,
We learned a
it
little
is.
something today.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't pick the poop in the box.
No,
subject.
that was not
Yeah,
bad.
good move. We
No,
went
that-
photos to save it on gas. All right, Bonnie.
Well, and if you ever do want to know more about poop in a box, give us a call. We'll,
Yeah, and
we'll fill
shoot
you
us a
in.
gift card. We'll tell you. We just want your gift cards to Bob Evans. We'll have breakfast and talk it over.
There you go. As long as you don't ask me for my Taco Bell one.
Oh, no. That's one box nobody
Do you
wants.
got anything from Chipotle?
How you pronounce that?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Anyway.
I've heard some people call it Chipotle, and I
No.
think they're at the dope store.
What idiot would call it Chipotle?
I don't know. There's some
Some
people out there.
old moron.
All right. Well,
Out of
Bonnie, have a
place.
great week, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
Yeah.
You bet.
I'll
guys.
text you Thursday night to remind you Friday's the next day.
Enjoy life.
All right,
you too,
thanks, Bonnie.
All right, Bonnie
Bye-bye.
Runyon with more words of wisdom. And you know what? We got a saving tip out of the deal today,
We absolutely
today
did.
too.
All right, hey, I want to remind you, La Casa Center, of course, has a big fundraiser coming up September 17th. Denim and Diamonds.
I don't know about you guys, but I came out here to party tonight in the country.
You're invited to a smoking hot party in the country Saturday, September 17th at the Haggerty Bearden Ranch in Howell. Kick it up for a worthy cause at this fall fundraising event for La Casa Center. Sip on beer or wine and enjoy a sizzling dinner with sweet endings. Roll, spin, or place your bets in the Wild West Gambling Barn. Mosey up to the Silver Star Saloon for fine cigars, signature cocktails, and premium bourbons. Listen to live music all night long, featuring award-winning country artist Carrie Holmes. Gather round when the evening comes to a close and watch the spectacular fireworks finale. Reserve your tickets in advance at lacasacenter.org.
There you go. Pretty cool.
You know, when we did that event, I should have got cowboy boots.
You weren't wearing cowboy boots?
No, I was wearing tennis shoes.
I was wearing tennis shoes.
Yeah.
That was before.
The heels are tough to walk on. So let's see. We've got our 2-cent history lesson coming up in just a few minutes. You want to do that now? You want to take care of the history lesson now and then call
Are we?
Rhonda?
We're historying right now?
Do you want a history right now?
We're historying.
We're history. We're going to learn some
You've heard of
more.
Krogering? We just Krogered with Bonnie. Now we're
All
going
right, now how old is the Krogering reference? Let's go Krogering.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, that is. That's like early 80s maybe.
Although I was, it's funny.
I got to look that up while you're talking.
I mean, who remembers? I remember going to Great Scott
Oh, yeah.
with my mom, going shopping at Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Those aren't even around anymore. Then there was A&P.
Oh, the A&P.
Yeah. The old A&P.
All right, here we go. Let's go Krogering song.
We really are old. Remember when?
I don't know. Does this oh, yeah. There. Count on Karen. Bill's at the butcher shop. Tim Robinson's calling. Should we take the call?
Didn't we already talk to Tim?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on.
Did we take the call?
All right, I guess we'll take the call.
Send it to voicemail.
Hey,
oh wait,
Tim.
he's there. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
Tim's right there.
Yeah.
We got.
I guess we
Tim.
can't. I guess we can't send it to voicemail now.
Going.
Yeah.
Good. What's going on?
Yeah.
Did you get the file?
The file?
Well, yeah, we got the file.
Yeah, it was
and
in the cake.
and we played it.
And we busted out of jail.
Just got out.
Oh, you just busted it out.
Yeah. We busted out.
We played it back during the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made top shelf on
Yeah,
the
oh,
show
yeah.
today, Tim.
And we appreciate you calling back and double checking.
Yeah.
But
Well-
you're on the air now, are you?
Yeah.
Well, you're on the air too now.
Well, now you're
Again.
now you're back.
Is there anything you missed you want to let us know about?
I knew that I might be on the air, so I did not.
Oh no, that's okay. You know,
Bad word.
as long as we've got you, Tim.
Yeah.
And yeah, but thanks for your sports report. That was great. What thing you missed
Yes.
in there was how you did on the trivia contest.
Well, I figured you'd want to know that.
Yeah.
I did okay, although the first question threw me off. Bill he said, I was born in August of 1988, and I don't like helicopters. And I looked at him. I says,
You weren't born in 1988.
No. He was asking who
I
this
know,
person
I
is.
know.
1978.
Oh, 1970.
78.
Yeah.
You
And
don't like
I looked at him, and I said, Kobe Bryant? And so he's all pleased, yep. And I go, oh my God. Yeah, because he said he didn't like helicopters.
Oh, no.
He tied in a
No.
helicopter.
Yeah, we know.
No,
yeah, okay.
that's no.
Yeah, no.
I was
Yeah.
just,
Wow.
I was just stunned.
All right, remind me next time.
That's
not
a
to answer
that's a
Tim's
wow.
call.
Yeah, that's that's a do not disturb.
Yeah.
That's just a wow moment there.
A few years ago, we were talking about this type of week, and Bill said, "Well, no," he says, "and this is Bisexual Awareness Week." And I looked at him like, we waited through the whole halftime, the whole rest of the game, and I turned everything off when the game was over. I looked at him and goes, "What the hell were you thinking when you came up with that one?"
Huh?
But I did miss the guy who played Thor. I had no idea.
Oh,
I
okay.
had no idea who played Thor. I don't watch those. I haven't seen those movies, and but I did okay. I got most.
The answer was John King.
Yeah.
John King played Thor.
Oh yeah, got it.
Well, yeah, I know. It was so obvious. It was
Well, I mean, it was right there, right in front of you. Hey, have you ever pooped in a box?
Have you ever what?
Have you ever
in the box
pooped in a box?
Cologuard.
No.
No, that's
okay.
our topic today is pooping in a box. We just
And it was all because of
we're
the
asking
30th
everybody. So since you called in, we figured we had to ask.
I don't
Oh,
think
we're asking Rhonda.
No, we're not.
Oh, we are.
I did have to take a sample once when I was working overnight at the Ann Arbor News. I had a file that I had to. It was not nearly as dignified as Cologuard.
Oh yeah, that is vile.
Yeah.
Held up the-
A vial.
Yeah,
He had to poop in a vial.
that's some talent.
I held it up and I said success, and everyone in the office was
Where's the show going today?
Okay.
All right.
horrified as a Kobe Bryant question.
No, that's okay.
All right.
No, that's fine.
Plenty
All
horrified.
right. Okay, thank you.
All right,
All right.
Tim. We appreciated the report and thanks for the follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a great week, Tim.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
This will go in the highlight reel.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Well.
I guess I maybe should have let that go to voicemail, huh?
Well.
Oh, Tim's calling again. You got a butt dial.
Oh, wait a minute. I did poop in something. I wanted to.
Just want to follow up on
Well,
that.
about the time I was. No, that's okay.
All right, where are we at?
We were going to do the 2 cent history
Yes,
lesson.
we are going to do the 2 cent history lesson brought to you by Oakland Insurance.
You want me to do this?
Well, yeah, you're on it. I got to do the history lesson.
Oh, I see.
So you do the commercial,
Oh,
like when I do
okay.
the commercial for news.
Yeah.
Jeez, I got to explain everything
Yeah,
around here.
apparently do.
You can count on Dot at Kroger, by the way.
Okay. No one knows what you're talking about. Anyway, owning a business, it's a labor of love, as you can tell right now.
We're loving this.
But frankly, your insurance shouldn't make more work for you. As a business owner, you rely on relationships. Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance believes the best relationships are honest, upfront, and fair. You can depend on Oakland Insurance and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance to personally work with you on your insurance needs. So if you're looking for a proactive partner, not a part-time assistant, you can have a frank conversation about your business insurance. Call Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance today, 248-647-2500. Oakland Insurance, sponsor of the 2 cent history lesson. Brought to you now by Mike Marino.
Thank you. I did not save 20 cents a gallon at the Kroger gas pumps like John King
Thank
did,
you.
so
Thank
no
you.
no rounds of
They're
applause.
throwing roses at me.
Yeah. August 26th.
Yeah.
It's Women's Equality Day.
All right. This is your day. Every other day,
Yeah.
you don't know.
It's back to reality.
Yeah.
It's National Dog Day.
Okay.
Kind of wish we had Rocky on the show
No,
today, but we had him
he was
yesterday.
yesterday. That's fine.
It's also National Cherry Popsicle Day. Those are the ones that are first to go out of that popsicle
I don't
box.
really like cherry popsicles.
You can have the lime ones.
No.
I'll eat this.
The limes are okay.
Limes,
Great.
or orange. It's like orange and lime are always the last ones left. They really are.
Orange, I like the
National Cherry Popsicle Day today.
Sure.
It was on this day in 1873 the first public school kindergarten class was offered in St. Louis, Missouri. Remember kindergarten?
Yeah, barely.
Nap time.
Sure.
That was kind of fun. Everybody pull out your rug. 1920, the 19th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, guaranteeing women the right to vote, was declared in effect on this day, and it just happens to be on Women's Equality Day.
No.
How about that?
Right.
19th Amendment. The first TV broadcast of a baseball game took place on this day in 1939. It was done on an experimental TV station in New York. Let's see if this works, if people will watch. And I think they did. Well, after
And
that.
what was that? What year was it?
1939.
1939.
It was an experimental
Yeah.
TV. So they were trying it
So,
out.
83 years later, people are watching us in a basement.
Progress, baby.
Wow. If they'd only known, they would have been like, oh, no, never mind. Get rid of this.
1973, the University of Texas, where everything's bigger, became the first accredited school to offer belly dancing as a college course. Oh, what do you got next hour?
The finals.
Belly dancing.
The finals a killer.
Yeah.
How many guys are there? I'm just auditing. Sitting back there in a trench coat. And I'm auditing the guy. I'm not, I'll just back here taking notes.
Yes. Taking notes.
Furious.
That's what they call it. Taking notes. 1987, Sonny Bono, who once said he had never voted until he was 53, announced that he was running for the mayor of Palm Springs, California.
Yeah. Which he won.
He won.
Yeah.
1988. Went on to win a seat in Congress in 1996. Sonny Bono. And finally, 2007. Don't even go there. In 2007, after 2 years, the Rolling Stones played their final show on their A Bigger Bang World Tour at the O2 Arena in London. The longest and biggest tour of their career. It became the highest grossing in rock history. $560 million.
Is that all?
Yeah. Well, it took them 2 years to earn that.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it does. That took you 2 years to earn that.
It was only
Idiots.
280 million in the first year.
Idiots.
Yeah.
God, barely anything.
So that's your 2-cent history lesson for today. And I think we learned a few things.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Don't let Tim Robinson call in.
Don't answer Tim's call.
Don't answer that. 2-cent history lesson brought to you by Oakland Insurance. Of course, Drew Goebel of Oakland Insurance and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance. You can give Drew a call today, 248-647-2500.
We're not calling Drew, and we're not calling Tim. We're calling Rhonda from Torch 180.
Good morning.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Rhonda.
How are you?
All right.
All right, we have a question that we have to get out of the way.
What's your question?
All right.
I'm not going to ask.
We're
you,
asking
Rhonda.
everybody today.
I am classier.
We've
than
talked to
this.
Tim Robinson. We've talked to Bonnie Runyon. And now we have to ask you, because we don't want you to feel left out.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
We don't want word getting
No,
back to
we
you
don't.
that
Yeah,
you
you'd be
were
like,
left
hey, how
out.
come they didn't ask me?
Yeah.
Have you ever pooped in a box?
Wait, I didn't understand the end of that.
Nobody understands this question.
So,
All right, so let's flash back here. In our
Okay.
in our trivia question, it was asking about things that you've put off doing.
Right.
The number one answer was either cleaning the garage or the basement.
and our answer was organizing photos.
Yeah, the answer was organized photos, but a few people said the colonoscopy, and that led us to the poop in the box for a Cologuard.
If you ever heard of Cologuard, where
the little boxes
do
walking
this like
around
a-
on TV saying, "Hey."
Oh, I have not heard of that.
Yeah. So.
No, I've not done that.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, if you haven't heard of it yet, unless you did it on your own. And
No,
just
you
go,
would know.
You know?
If you ever pooped in a box and put it in the mail, you'd know.
I thought you said, have you pooped on a box of chocolate?
Oh,
No,
you
no.
can't poop on chocolate.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you think we are? Weird?
No, not at all.
Okay. Now that we've dispensed with that,
Yes.
just forget we ever asked that question.
Yeah.
God, Mike, why do you have to ask such weird questions like
I'm
that?
sorry.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Rhonda's now going, okay,
Why did I answer?
block this number?
Yeah. All right, so what's new at the Torch?
Yes.
Torch 180.
Well, we have this week, actually today is the last day, we've got a really good Mexican chicken soup that they made. And so we made some last Saturday. Remember we did that buffet for that party? And then and everybody really liked it, so we made some for this week. But we're only doing it this week because it is hot outside still, and soup is not a hot food meal. But it's really good, so if people want it, they need to get in here today.
All right.
And
Wait a minute, is this the last day for Mike and John's Double BS Nachos? Because it's...
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
we actually had a debate about that last week because we always start our new menu the first week of the next month.
Right.
But then we had to make a definition of, is it the first full week of the new month? Because this next week is kind of split in half for us. And so we are keeping the current menu for next week, and then the first full week of September, we're starting our new menu.
All right, so people have got one more week to come and get Mike and John's Double BS Nachos at Torch 180 in Fowlerville.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yep. The Double BS Nacho. Yeah, and they're very popular. So,
they are.
yeah, but we've got plenty of them, so they can come in and they can get them for the next week. If they want soup, they can come in and get soup today.
All right. Soup and Double BS Nachos.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So then a couple more things. I just want to shout out Nathan really quick. He's our server, and he told me that he listens every Friday because he wants to hear what's going on at Torch 180. And so
here's your update, Nathan.
He's on vacation. He's on vacation. I don't get to see him today, so
right.
Nathan, because I know he's going to listen. I'm trying to encourage 6 more people to sign up for our 5K. That'll put us at 100, and then I'm going to do a drawing out of those 100 names for Lunch for 2.
Oh.
Because people keep on telling me how much they are enjoying that opportunity to get that.
Right.
So thank you for giving us that opportunity every week. I appreciate it.
And that's coming up in October, we should remind folks.
Yes, October 1st.
All right.
October 1st at 7:30 p.m. It's a night run.
Yeah.
Or walk. Most people are walking. That's fine. Either way. It's gonna
Either
be
way.
fun.
Yeah, and all this benefits, of course, Torch 180 and all the great work that you do.
Yes, we're going to have the food truck out there. I've kind of been talking to my my torch board. We're thinking we might see if we can just have that parked out there for the afternoon, and just have it selling food just to do some fundraising for the torch.
Well, sure.
Okay.
And then, but yeah, so I mean, might as well benefit both organizations. A lot of it goes to, just really help keep the building going, and the building is truly has been the game changer for both groups. So.
Well, and now you've got this new market day that's going on.
We do.
Yeah, talk about
They're
that.
coming up. I was actually thinking, so we're starting that on September 10th. My daughter Maddie has actually been heading that up, and she almost has a complete list of all the first group of vendors who are coming. So we're going to, every Saturday from 9 to 2, we'll have different vendors coming in. People can market their things, whatever they have that they sell, or that they like to make their products. And we're getting tons of requests for to come in and put up a table. Our coffee bar will be open, but our restaurant won't. But we will have the coffee bar going, so you can get coffee or any kind of coffee drinks. And the apprentices, I just gave them their challenge yesterday. I was just talking to MCTI about this, and they were so excited that we were going to do this. They are each one going to develop some type of a product, and then they're going to be responsible for all the costs of that product, and then they're going to have a table one day where they can see if they can market their own things, and then we can take that and evaluate the data and kind of look at how the food and marketing business kind of works. So,
very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm excited for it.
Right, and we should remind people, MCTI is the Michigan Career Technical Institute. And, of course, you've got this great program that you're running in coordination with them.
Yes.
So what just an awesome collaboration to help out the students at Torch 180. And then here you are putting together for this market day, and boy, they are learning so much through the programs that you offer there. It's more than just food prep, which is in and of itself is pretty intense and
but the marketing aspect and everything else. That's
learning
great.
so much more.
Well, and part of that apprentice program, they are supposed to learn, all these different things. How much does it cost to buy products? How do you know if you're making a profit? And all that. And so I think that for these guys, and maybe for a lot of people, but for these guys actually hands-on doing this stuff, I think that's why our results are so good with soft skills. Because I had a student who could talk about, that you need to work for your whole shift, and you can't ask for breaks constantly. Right. But then every time that individual would go out and do trial jobs, it was every 15 minutes. I want to go sit down. I don't feel like doing this anymore, and things like that. And so it's you can have the conversation. You can say, yes, you got to work through your whole shift, but when you're actually in it, and so we actually were able to get that individual up to, they can now do a 6-hour shift. And it's not every 15 minutes, can I sit down? It's, what do you need me to do next? Might be once in a while I'm getting tired, but then it's, what am I going to do next? Or let me go get my task list and things like that. And so I think when you put people in the situation where they're on the spot and they have to perform, I think that's really where the application, and they can really understand what we're trying to say, that it's not just words.
Right.
All right. We have to quit taking a break, and we got to do a drawing. So
right.
Your break time is over.
Right.
Do you want me to get that?
Yeah, go get that.
I'll get that.
Here, I'll hold the phone.
Thanks. Hold the phone.
I'm holding the phone. Hold the phone.
All right. That great lunch for two that you were referring to, Rhonda, at Torch 180. Boy, there's a lot of entries in here.
Yes, there are.
There's a lot of people that want to win lunch.
Every time, and by the way, Rhonda, every time that we announce a winner, you post it on your Facebook page and congratulate that person. We then get follow-up entries.
Yes, we do.
So it always leads to follow-up entries. People are like, oh, wait, I can win. Yes, you can. And who wins this week?
I'm like, how come you don't know yet? So we've been saying it every week.
Right, I know. But, repetition.
Congratulations to Glenn Kelsack.
Ah, Glenn.
Glenn with 2 N's. We call him 2N Glenn.
It's 2N Glenn?
Yes.
We know Glenn.
Yes. That's
Glenn.
Glenn.
You know where Glenn works?
Where does Glenn work?
He works at Murphy's Family Auto.
Wait a minute. Is he eligible to win?
He is eligible
All
to win.
right. That's cool.
All right. Of course, Murphy's Family Auto, your place for quality, customer service when it comes to your vehicle. You can give them a call at 517-552-3040. This is called Synergy.
Look at that. Yes.
You can get details. You can stop in as well. And if you're thinking about maybe I need a new gig, they're looking to hire an office help, porter, service advisor type
You know
job.
what? If you're hungry, you can call Glenn
and
say, hey, how about you and I go to lunch?
This is the time to start working at Murphy's Family Auto because they got a lunch for two coming. And they're open Saturdays 8 to 1. Tell them Mike and John sent you, and they'll cut 5% off your bill. Murphy's Family Auto, your car knows. Murphy'sFamilyAuto.com.
Well, congratulations to Glenn.
And 2N Glenn.
Congratulations,
right.
Glenn. Looking forward to meeting
Yeah.
you.
All right, Rhonda, as always, continue the great work there at Torch and Torch 180. We appreciate your joining us each and every Friday.
Thanks, guys.
All
Have a
right.
great weekend.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Wow, that's good for Glenn, huh? All right, that's. I think it's time.
Is it time?
It is time. People have had enough of us today.
What do you mean? Just because I kept asking everybody if they pooped in a box? You're saying that's
I gotta go get a box.
You saying that's some
apparently.
sort of weird thing? I don't understand. All right, I guess we'll
Well,
put
if
an
these
end to
people
this.
would not have answered that way, we never would have got on that topic. So
Really,
therefore
it's
we blame
it's
the
really
church.
their own fault.
It really is. We can't take responsibility for that.
No, we never do. In a box.
You've been giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.
All right.
It's
Now we're post-show.
It's post-show
It's
time.
post-show
This is
time.
when we take things that didn't quite make it into the show and bring them to you.
Yes, this would have been a time to talk
Maybe.
about pooping in a box.
It
but-
might have
but we
been.
put it in the show instead. All right, what do you got?
A bar in Sydney, Australia,
All right.
in case you go down under on holiday, has a new rule.
Hey now.
No staring. At Club 77, you are no longer allowed to stare at somebody you might be interested in meeting, unless you get prior consent from that person to stare at them.
How is that going to work?
Failure to do so will result in the police being called. Club 77 also discourages people from coming there for their sole purpose to meet someone to pick up.
This just in, Club 77 has closed their doors because no one shows up anymore.
The club has said safety officers in pink vests will enforce the staring rules. Pardon me, I noticed you're staring at that young lady over
I mean,
there.
look, I get it.
They're
If you're
staring,
doing
they're
one of
talking.
these, that's like, hey,
That's kinda
creepo.
creepy.
Hey, creepo.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's the, how you doing? That's not creepy at all.
No.
Okay. So
I just thought that was interesting.
it
that
is. This is
maybe it's just a place to go and have a friendly drink.
right.
Like Cheers
Be like,
or something like
hey,
that. Whoop, missed
hey,
him
I
out.
see you're over there. I think that's you.
Wait a minute. If you,
hey,
if
I
you
don't
do
wanna-
a little peek like this,
I'm sorry.
I'm not staring.
I'm not staring.
All right, here's what you do. You look at her, then I'll look at her. You look at her, then I'll look at her. That way we're not staring.
No, this is a tag team looking. Not staring, we're just looking. What's the difference between looking and
So,
staring?
ladies, if you don't want to be stared at
Yeah.
when you go to Sydney, Australia, Club 77 is
there
your
you
place to be.
Okay.
Guys, if you don't want to get arrested or bounced by the security guard in pink, don't go to Club 77.
I'm not staring.
Aren't you glad to stay for
Oh,
post show?
that's totally
I
friggin' worth it.
certainly am.
Yeah, end this, will you?